Hi, welcome to my Yoga Stretch Fusion class. I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness. Today's class is standing only, so we're not getting on the floor at all. If you do need a chair, please grab one. Make sure to exercise within your ability, and if you experience any difficulty, make sure to stop, seek a physician right away. All right, let's get started. Find a space, get that chair if you need one, and then meet me back here. Welcome back to my Yoga Stretch Fusion class. Today is standing only, so we're not going to get up and down from the floor. But do grab that chair if you need one for balance or if you need to be sitting in that chair during the exercises. We're going to start off in mountain pose. Feet are hip width apart. Toes are spread. Nice and tall through your spine as your palms open up. Shoulders down towards your back pockets. Nice and tall to the top of your head. I want you to find your balance from the bottom of your feet and bring it up through your body. Eyes gently closed. Inhale and exhale. This is your gift. Gift for your mind, body, and spirit. Inhale and exhale. Leave all your stress and all your worries at the door. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands together, center with your chest into Namaste. Maintaining your center. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, pushing away. Again, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale. Feel swan dive down. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Again, exhale, bend your knees if you need to protect your back. Inhale up. Adding on, swan dive down. Inhale, monkey pose, back as flat as a table. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see hands on the shins to start with. Eventually you can get to this point. Chin is slightly tucked so you have a nice long neck. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, reverse swan dive, lift with the upper back. Again, exhale, swan dive down. Monkey pose, inhale, back is flat. Exhale, down. Reverse swan dive, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Bend those knees if you need to. Monkey pose, inhale. Chair pose, exhale, sitting down. Hips are back. Make sure your knees are behind your toes and your knees and toes are lined up so you want to avoid going in or going out. Inhale, up. Swan dive, exhale. So we're just adding on each piece. Monkey pose and chair pose. Pull your abdominals in. Inhale up. Again, swan dive. Monkey pose, inhale. Chair pose, exhale. Twisted chair, rotating to the right. Your elbow to the outside. Chest is open to the side. Center. Switch sides. To the left. Chest is open. Center. Inhale all the way up. Good. Again, exhale. Monkey pose, inhale. Chair pose, exhale. Make sure your abdominals are engaged. Twisted chair. Center. Switch sides. Center. Inhale all the way up. We'll do that one more time. Swan dive down. Feel the body warming up. Monkey pose. Chair pose, sitting down. Hips are back. Twisted chair. center. Good, and switch. And center. Inhale all the way up. And release. Good. You're going to sweep those arms up and around. I want you to arch your back, bend the knees, arch your back like a cat. And then you're going to lift those arms up and out. I want you to arch the back like a cow. Chest is open. And reverse cat. Arms up and around. Cow. Arms up and open. Again. Cat. Tailbone under. Cow. Tailbone out. Chest is open. Chin is lifted. Exhale. Cat. Round out the arms. Inhale. Cow. Open up the body. Let's do one more time. And open. Good. Inhale, reaching for the sky. Palms together, just going to sway side to side. So we're moving the spine laterally now. Lifting your rib cage up and over. Feel that down the side, through the rib cage, through the obliques. Good. Holding to your right. Right arm comes down, left arm reaches up and over a little bit more, and then push your left arm back. Good, sliding down a little bit more, and push the left arm back. Sweeping up, switch sides, up and over first. Left arm comes down, sliding down a little more as you reach up and over. Then right arm pushes back, open the chest up, slide down a little bit more, keep your hips center, and then push back. And then reaching up. Good, and release. And shake it out. Good job. Bring those feet out nice and wide. We're going to lunge side to side. So bending one knee, straightening the other, pressing the inner thigh. So we're getting into those hips now. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and reach it out with the opposite arm. So lunge to the right, reach with the left, and switch. Lunge and reach with the right. Feel that through the hips, through the back. Hips pushing back and to the left as you reach just beyond your fingertips. Switch one more time each. Last time. And coming up. Right toes turn to the side. Left toes either forward or turning the heel the furthest point, whichever is comfortable for the hips. And then I want you to stay square because you're going to bring your left arm straight out, right hand on the thigh. We're going to lower down into a triangle. Engage the core, pull your abdominals in. Legs are straight, pressing your left hip out. You're going to come back up. Really engage the core as we slide down. Pull your abdominals in and up towards your rib cage. There you go, again. Keeping your chest and hips open to me as much as you can. Left arm up and back. Again, down. And up. One more time. This time we're going to hold. So your left hip is pushed to the left side. Legs are straight. Right, left shoulder up and back. Inhale. Exhale. From here, take your right arm, left arm, up and over. Feel that down, left side of the body. Good. And then straight back up again. Lower into a pyramid, so you're lowering your left hand down. Right hand and left hand are on the other side of your foot as you lower your head and your chest. You can always take your hands to your thighs if you need to. Lowering your head and your chest as much as you can as you press your tailbone back. Inhale and exhale. At this point, bend your right knee. You can have your hands on the floor if you need to. Engage the core because you're going to sweep up into warrior one. So lifting up. So right knee's bent, left leg is straight. Hips and chest are facing still to the side. And then you're going into warrior one. Open up, sinking through your tailbone as your shoulders are relaxed. Inhale. Exhale. Check your front knee. Your knee should be lined up with your center toes. You should be able to see your big toe. Inhale. One more breath. Exhale, open up to warrior two. So keep that knee right where it's at. You can always hold on to that knee if you need to, because you're going to open back up to me as your left arm is now behind you. But this knee should still be bent and straight towards the right toes. So lined up again. And then arms parallel, sinking through your tailbone. Inhale. You could always adjust the back foot if you need, the left foot if you need to, whichever's comfortable on that hip. Exhale. Good. Shoulders relaxed. Shoulders and hips are stacked. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior. So your palms facing up, sweeping forward, and then lifting to the skies. Your hands sliding down as you lift your chest up. You can have your hand on your hip if you need to. As you lift your chest up, gazing at your palm. Go into it as far as you can. Make sure your chest is lifted before you lean back. Release, and then shake it out as you come center. Alright, we're going to do that all on the other side. So feet out wide again. Just going to lunge side to side first. Just kind of loosen up those hips again. Coming center, left toes to the side. Right toes forward or heel furthest point, whichever works best for you. Starting off in triangle, so right arm out to the side, left hand on the thigh, legs straight, pop your hip out. Engage your core as you slide down. Good, and then come back up. Slide down as far as you're comfortable. I want you to keep that right shoulder up and back. As soon as you start to drop down, you've gone too far. The idea is to keep yourself open up. Engage your core. Good. Do that a few more times. Down and up. Inhale and exhale. Really feel that through the core as we're going in and out of this pose. Go ahead and come down and hold this time. Right hip is pushed out. Chest is open. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Right arm comes up and over. Keeping the shoulder back still. Come back up and then lower into pyramid. So you're turning towards your left leg. You can have your hand on either side of your foot as you lower your head and your chest, or you can take your hands to your thigh and shin. Go into it as far as you're comfortable. The idea is to keep both legs straight if you can. Tailbone pushed towards the right side, towards the back. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and bend your left knee. Right leg is still straight. Sweeping up into warrior one. So reaching out. Engage the core as you lift up. Sinking through your tailbone. Hips and chest are facing to the left side. Shoulders relax as you sink. There you go. Inhale and exhale. Right heel, right foot, position whatever is most comfortable for that hip. You don't want to force that movement. Left knee and toes are lined up and bend. Good. Inhale and exhale. Let's open up into warrior two. Arms parallel. Check that right or left knee. Check the left knee. Make sure your toes and knees are lined up. Hips and chest are open towards me. And then arms parallel. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Staying strong, staying balanced. Warrior two. Let's do one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior, reaching forward and then sweeping up. Right hand slides down or stays at the hip if you need to. Lift the chest up before you slide down. Left knee is still bent. You gaze beyond you. Good. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Let's shake it out. Bring your feet in. Good job. So we're going to bring those feet out wide. Toes are forward. We're going to go into some variations of the downward dog, starting with our feet wide, and then we'll work our way in with our feet. So go ahead and slide on down, and then walk your hands out. Adjust my feet here so fingers are spread. I want you to balance the weight between your hands and your feet. And then you're going to press your hips back, heels pushed into the floor. If you can, bring your head between your arms. Inhale, toes are forward, fingers spread, exhale. Shoulders away from your ears as your elbows are underneath the arms, they're tucked under. At this point, we're going to lift the heels up and we're going to pivot the foot in and lift the toes up and lift the foot and pivot in. Heels up and pivot and toes up and pivot. Just work your way in. If you need to lift your foot up and step in, that's an option too. If it's more comfortable for the ankle and knees, you can step in. And each time you step in, pause there for a second, push those heels back into the floor, check your position. If that's where you need to go, if that's where you're going to stop, that's fine. If you could keep going, go ahead and keep going. Pause with each one, so we're not rushing it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. At this point, you're going to bend one knee and straighten the other. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm talking about. You're going to bend one knee, straighten the other. So it's kind of like pedaling. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Still pushing your chest back and down toward your toes. Back is straight. Tailbone to the sky. Go ahead and push both heels to the floor. Inhale. Again, balance the weight. Use the weight between your, all the way to the fingertips. So we're not putting it in the heels of our hands. Good. Walk your hands back. Bending your knees if you need to. And then curl yourself up. Straighten those legs if you can. Chin is tucked. Let those arms hang. Feel this through the spine. Curl all the way up. Inhale, reaching for the sky, lifting your chest, lifting your chin. Feel it to the front of the body, through your abs. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Shake it out. Alright, a little footwork here. Start with your feet hip width apart. So knees, hips, toes. Everything's lined up. We're going to start with the pedaling. So just kind of how you did a little bit ago with your feet in the downward dog. But we're going to do just the feet here. Good. And down. Then we're going to come up onto your toes and down, nice and controlled. When you do this, I want you to make sure, if you need a chair, go ahead and get that chair, but you come even on the feet. It's very common to go to the outside, and when you do that, it creates kind of what, like, banana feet is a term that's been used, where the arching and curving out to the side. So I want you to stay nice and center on the ball of your feet. Okay, now we're going to spring up, up, down, nice and tall, lifting up. Good. And down. toes and knees open up. First position, have just a little bit in between, and between the heels, and then toes and knees turned out. Start with the pedaling. And then both heels up and down. There you go. Inhale, exhale. All right, we're gonna spring up, lift, quick, quick. Good. That chair you can always use if you need to. And down. All right, plie. Keep those toes and knees turned out, heels pushed down, and up. Feel that stretch, plie, nice and tall, tailbone under. Good, one more time. And release. From here, right toes under, you're gonna circle it out. If you get cramps easily, just pick your foot up and then work it out and then go back down. Switch directions. There you go. And then now you're going to push the foot out. Keep the knee angled out and then push the heel down. And then out and down. There you go. Feel that through the toes, through the top of the feet. Again. Switch feet. Toes under, circle it out. Pick that foot up if you need to. Circle the other way. Inhale. Go ahead and push the foot out, feel that through the top of the foot and the toes. Make sure that knee is angled out still, hip is open. Heel down, heel pushed away. Heel down, push it away. Take it slow and controlled. Nice and tall through your spine. Keep your breathing going. Let's do one more time each. Down. Shake it out. There you go. Okay, through the feet, or through the hands, work through your fingers, moving them quickly. Got every single joint. I want you to move through them like a little warm up. Don't forget your breathing. Go ahead, open and close quickly. Open and close. And then open those fingers as wide as you can. Relax and stretch wide. Stretch wide. You see how my fingers are stretching and the fingers are straight? One more time. Palms together, shoulders relaxed. You're going to gently press down, have the fingers straight, palms together, and then release. And back down again. Only go as far as you can. If the shoulders start to creep up, then you've gone too far. So one more time down. This time, rotate the wrists so the arm stays against the body, but your thumbs are moving away. So you're rotating through that wrist. This time rotate and hold. See if you can gently press a little bit further. Shoulders down, check those shoulders. Release the wrist. One more time, rotate and hold. And up. Link your fingers together. Rock side to side. Feel that through both sides of the wrist. You can keep arms close together. You can come out wide, whatever's comfortable. You can even change it up and have both. Inhale and exhale. Flick your fingers, like water off your fingers. And then shake it out, nice and loose. And then inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, swan, dive down. Legs are straight, toes are forward, just hang there, chin is tucked. Feel that through the spine, through your neck. Push the heels into the floor as your tailbone goes to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Start to curl yourself up, pressing your spine to the sky. Curling all the way up. Open yourself up into relaxation pose. Eyes gently closed. Inhale. And exhale. Letting everything go. You deserve this time. You worked hard for yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Inhale. Go. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you liked the class. If you'd like notifications for my next classes, just click on that little picture of me and you'll get them for free. Thanks for coming. Come back again.